Once upon a time, three friends, Ella, Jake and Mia, set off for a weekend adventure in the Whispering Woods, a sprawling forest known for its towering trees and winding trails. Eager to explore, they packed their backpacks with snacks and a map. But in their excitement, they forgot to mark their starting point. As they wandered deeper into the forest, they laughed and shared stories, captivated by the beauty around them. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a warm glow. They paused to admire a bubbling stream, dipping their toes in the cool water. But when they decided to venture off the beaten path to discover a hidden waterfall, things took an unexpected turn. After a few hours of exploring, they realized the sun was beginning to dip low in the sky. Panic set in when they checked the map, only to find it was upside down. "We should head back," Ella suggested, her voice trembling slightly. But as they retraced their steps, the familiar sights began to fade. "Maybe we should split up," Jake proposed, trying to sound brave. "We can cover more ground." Though hesitant, they agreed and set off in different directions, promising to call out if they found the way. Mia wandered deeper into the woods, her heart racing as the trees grew denser and shadows lengthened. She could hear the rustle of leaves and distant calls of birds. But the once vibrant forest now felt eerily quiet. "Ella? Jake?" she called, but only silence answered. Meanwhile, Jake climbed a small hill, hoping for a better view. He could see the treetops stretching out endlessly, but there was no sign of the trail. Frustrated, he sat down on a fallen log. Just then, he noticed a glimmer of light in the distance. Could it be the way out? He decided to follow it. Ella, feeling increasingly anxious, retraced her steps back to the stream, thinking it might lead her to familiar territory. As she walked, she remembered their laughter and the warmth of friendship. She focused on staying calm and called out for Mia and Jake. "Guys? Where are you?" Hours passed and the forest began to change as twilight enveloped it in darkness. Just as fear began to grip them, they each heard a faint voice calling from the distance. Gathering their courage, they moved toward the sound. The three friends reunited near the stream, relief washing over them. "I thought I'd never find you," Mia exclaimed, tears of joy in her eyes. They huddled together, sharing their experiences of fear and uncertainty. Realizing they needed a plan, they sat down to think. "We need to find a landmark we can recognize," Jake suggested. They decided to stick together this time and followed the sound of the stream, hoping it would lead them out. As they walked, they noticed the forest was alive with sound. Crickets chirping and the occasional rustle of small animals. They used their phone flashlights to navigate and soon spotted a faint light through the trees. It turned out to be a cozy cabin, with smoke curling from the chimney. Knocking on the door, they were greeted by a kind old woman who offered them hot cocoa and a warm meal. She listened to their tale and assured them the forest could be tricky, but they were safe now. After sharing stories and laughter around the fireplace, the friends finally felt at ease. The next morning, the woman guided them back to the main trail. As they stepped out of the woods, sunlight greeted them, and they felt a renewed sense of gratitude for their friendship and the adventure they had endured together. From that day on, Ella, Jake, and Mia never forgot to mark their starting point on any adventure. Their bond, tested by the forest, had grown stronger, reminding them that together, they could face anything, even the mysteries of the Whispering Woods.
Finally, let's learn a lesson from everything that happens in life.